Welcome to PB Edu. Here we solve all your doubts. You can post your doubts on the comment section. Now, today we have a question. A compound was found by elemental analysis to contain 39.96% of carbon. So we have mass percent of carbon as 39.96%. And similarly, mass percent of hydrogen is 13.42%. Like that, 46.62% is of nitrogen. Mass percent of nitrogen is 46.62%. So here we have mass percent, and mass percent represents the mass of the element in the compound in total of 100 gram of the compound. So if we have here all the mass percentages, so we can write now the mass percent represents the masses in gram. So we can write that 39.96 gram is there in the compound in 100 gram of the compound. Like that, 13.42 gram of hydrogen is present in 100 gram of the compound. Similarly, 46.62 gram of nitrogen is present in the compound. Now we know what is the atomic masses of these elements. So for carbon it is 12 gram per mole, for hydrogen it is 1 gram per mole, for nitrogen it is 14 gram per mole. So now we can calculate the number of moles, that is mass divided by molar mass, and its unit is moles. Now we have to divide the mass by molar mass. So we have mass 39.96 divided by 12, and that comes out to be 3.33. Now 13.42 divided by 1, that is 13.42. Similarly, 46.62 divided by 14, that is 3.33. Now we have 3 number of moles. Now for determining the molar ratio, now we will calculate the molar ratio. Molar ratio means ratio of moles. So we need, here we will have like the numerator like this, 3.33, 13.42 and 3.33. But what would be the denominator? Denominator would be the lowest number of moles. So here lowest number of moles are 3.33 for both carbon and nitrogen. So we have to divide all the number of moles by the lowest number of moles, that is 3.33. So we are dividing it by 3.33. 3.33. So it comes out to be 1, 4 and 1. So we have the whole number ratio. We had to calculate what is the molecular formula. So first of all, we have to calculate the empirical formula. So with that, we have carbon 1, hydrogen 4 and nitrogen 1. So this was the method to calculate empirical formula. We have the empirical formula. Now to calculate the molecular formula, we have to calculate a value, that is N. N is equal to molar mass divided by empirical formula mass. It implies that we have to calculate the empirical formula mass. So empirical formula mass is equal to, for carbon we know the mass is 12, atomic mass is 12, plus there are 4 hydrogen atoms, and its atomic mass is 1 gram per mole, plus nitrogen is 1 and its atomic mass is 14. So we have the empirical formula mass 30 gram per mole. Now we have to calculate we have 30 gram per mole empirical formula mass. We have to calculate the molar mass. So molar mass. For molar, we have to divide the mass of the compound by number of moles. And we have the values given here. The mass is 12.020 and the moles are 0.200. So we will write here 0.200 mole divided by 12 point. In the numerator there is mass. So 12 020 and divided by 0.200. We have 60.1 gram per mole. So we have both the empirical formula mass and the molar mass. So we have to calculate the value of this N. So we will put the values in N. N is equal to molar mass, that is 60.1 gram per mole, and divided by empirical formula mass, that is 30 gram per mole. Therefore we have here 2. The value of N is 2, and with this we can calculate with molecular formula. We have to determine the molecular formula. So the molecular formula is equal to empirical formula, and here we will write in subscript N. So empirical formula was CH4N. CH4N, and the value of N is 2. So it would be multiplied here like C2H8N2. So we have the molecular formula, that is C2H8N2. And that's the answer for the given question. The molecular formula of the compound is C2H8N2. Thank you very much for watching till here. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in comment section. And if you like the video, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. Thank you.